You're watching MPL Recall. My name is Leo, joined here by Honey Glaze and Reptar. We just talked about Onyx Philippines. They're on the upswing. Kabaliktaran naman ang Signal Ultra. Sila'y Ultra KABADO. They have been going through a losing streak and it's now their 8th so far. Let me show you guys real quick to give some context. Yung results ng pinakahuling mga laban ng Signal Ultra leading up to this point. Alright? Week 3, nakalaban nila ang Omega, Work, Bren, and NXP back to back to back to back. And then week 4, they played Aura. And then in the very next day, next to each other, as in legit, di na sila tumayo. Onyx versus Work. And then Blacklist during the last day. There's so many things to talk about here, so many things to dissect. Let's do bad news first and then good news. Bad news to good news tayo para naman we end on a high note. Honey Glaze, anong kulang sa Signal Ultra?
I think when it comes to their identity talaga, kung sino ba yung gagamit nitong role na to. And may certain place kasi silang nagiging lapses na bakit ganito yung nagiging rotation nila and bakit nagiging ito yung priority nila when it comes to taking out turtles. Oo, kailangan mo tanggalan ng blue buff dito siling. Pero syempre, you need an upper hand when it comes to the golden experience. Kuhanin mo dapat yung turtle. And syempre, may times din kasi ang Signal Ultra dito na nag-overstay sila na akala nila they got the upper hand when it comes to the clashes pero hindi nakukuha pa rin may lapses sila in which hindi sila nagiging aware in one hero na doon na kaagad sa backline sila. Although maganda yung nagiging yung positionings with Janus na nandoon kaagad sa mga bushes to go into the backlines. Pero yun nga lang talaga, they have to stick with their identity for the side of Signal Ultra.
Okay, I like it. I think what you're talking about is their shuffling lineup, which partly is a good thing kasi may flexibility, pero gets ko na parang nakaka-frustrate siya. Bakit? Parang why can't you sit still? Why can't you give one person one job para makafocus sila? Reptar, do you agree? Or is there anything else you think is wrong with Signal?
Well, for Signal Ultra, it's really hard to really pinpoint what their problem is. Kasi minsan, pwede mo sabihin, okay, one day, there's something up with her drafts. The next day, masusurpresa ka sa mga drafts nila, sa mga nilalabas nila, the things that they innovate. Signal Ultra, despite being despite being the team with the least amount of points this season, nakaka-innovate pa rin sila, from time to time. It shows. So, this is a team that, I have to agree with Hadi Glazier. It seems to be parang a lack of sure identity. I don't necessarily agree with the shuffling lineup being a bad thing. For me personally, I feel like that's more of a good thing. But then definitely yung lack of identity, the sure thing of each and every week, this is the type of Signal play that you're gonna get. We don't have that. Because it always seems like Signal is just, okay, mga problema, ito. Solution A, solution B, solution C, solution D. Parang there's always seems to be a different solution to every problem that they have. And it maybe consistency is what they need in a specific lineup. Pero then at the same time, you can't blame them for trying out new things every time. Kaya, ang hirap talaga sabihin what's up with Signal Ultra. Pag nakikita ko yung mga comments, pag iniinsulto yung Signal na sinasabi, uy, parang AI lang yan. Hindi talaga. That isn't the case. These are a capable group of people. Imba DJ, Kekadot, they're fantastic in their positions. The rest of Signal as well. Man, there's a movie I'm getting this from. I just don't know which one. I don't remember. I just don't know, Chief. I just don't know.
May movie. Sige, ano yung concept? Ano yung plot?
Di ko na maalala, but that's all I remember from that series. Like, I just don't. Oh, wait, no. I think I'm thinking of slam dunk contests. Yung mga reaction nila. Like, I just don't know. Parang gano'n. Yeah.
Alright. Okay, sige. Again, it's not up to us, honestly. As viewers, as fans, as broadcasters even, parang kung ano yung ibigay na Signal Ultra, we just have to appreciate what it is. And you're right. There are some moments of brilliance, diba? Tapos sabi nga ni Honey Glaze, sometimes you'll see Janus, ang ganda ng placing, Parang ready pumatay. And again, I think that's because Janus, again, whether it's a identity crisis or not, parang, alam mo yun, pusong jungle, galawang side lane, or back and forth, right? Like, again, it can get confusing. So, right now, I think we should consider and talk about their signs of life. Ano pang natitira sa tangke ng Signal Ultra para makabawi, para makarecover? And here's my question. I think one solid approach would be to consider sino nga bang mas malupit mag-jungle or ano mas magandang results para Signal Ultra kung yun ang mag-jungle. Aqua Boy or Janus? Let's start with you, Reptar.
Well, for me, I think it's not more of if Aqua Boy or Janus is the better jungler. They're both very capable in the role and they've both shown the results. But I feel like in terms of unlocking the potential of Aqua Boy, mas maganda talaga na ilagay siya sa jungle. And then Janus naman, yeah, despite him showing up nung week 3, the first week that Signal started to play, parang Janus was doing a lot talaga to really make sure the team is still in the games that they were playing. I feel like he can transition well enough into the gold laner, and that potentially parang scary yung thought na yun na you have a jungler like Janus able to gold lane as well. Tas Aqua Boy, the true potential will be unlocked in the jungle. Yeah, I feel like the setup that yung tinatakbo ng Signal ngayon is good for them.
Yeah, it's interesting because this is an off-season problem. Dapat sa off-season inayos na yun eh. And I guess now we're seeing the results of the problem solving as we go. Parang, very ad hoc. But again, it is what you do amongst this competition of giants. Di ba? Yung pinakamalupit mag-ML sa balat ng lupa sa Pilipinas. What you do is you do your best. And if your best involves shuffling your players around, then so be it. How about you, Honey Glaze? I think you might have the same answer. Yeah, tama ba? Is it Aqua Boy in the jungle? Sige. Ibahin natin para sa'yo. Kekedat or Bensanity as tank?
Very nice question yan, Coach Leo. Pero I gotta stick to Bensanity as a tank since he knows what he plays. Alam niya yung mga pag-setups niya, alam niya yung mga positionings niya as a tank. So, hindi ko naman hindi nagugustuhan yung pagpwesto or sa paggamit nga ni Kekadot. Pero Kekadot here, nakakapag-enable kasi siya ng mga teammates niya kung paano nga dapat yung magiging rotation or yung mga team plays sila in a clash. So, I'll stick to Bensanity more as a tank.
So parang mas magandang force si Kekedat? Ganun ba yun? And again, kaya lang hindi malinis yung sagot natin kasi nagsha-shuffle sila eh. Diba? Nag-iiba parati yung 5 and 4 tapos yung post 1 din umiikot. So,
Para sa akin though, one of the sure things for Signal is malupit mag-show si Kekedot. Siguro bias lang talaga because that game nung sa game 2 ng Signal, sobrang ganda ng ginawa ni Kekedot.
Yung forma knock-up. Diba? Kahit mamatay siya, basta na knock-up apat. Okay, here's a thought. Maybe 9 out of 10 times or sabihin natin 4 out of 5 times. Unless magsaswap talaga sila, parang okay na si Bensanity muna. Tapos, di ba, pag ibang hero type, saan mo gagawin si Kekedat as tank? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let us know kung ano yung magandang configuration ng Signal Ultra para sa inyo so that, it becomes competitive for them. They have a chance at the playoffs. They have more signs of life, though. They have more good things going for them, and that is the Lord-taking potential. Super duper impressive. Again, kanina si Honey Glaze nakita, laki ng ngiti niya nung sinasabi niya yung steal ni Kyrie. Pero paano yung steal ni Bensanity?
I saw the full potential ng nun eh. Hindi ko rin nakala na papasok yung Jawhead doon with, I don't know if smart missiles ba or unstoppable force yung naka-eliminate doon sa Lord. So, ang grabe na out of nowhere pumasok doon si Jawhead. Then hindi pa rin yun na-secure ng I don't know what just happened with the Jawhead stealing of the Lord doon.
Also, the Diggy ni Imba DJ. Ano ba yung, kung kala mo malupit yung Jawhead, may damage yung Jawhead eh. Diba? Pero paano yung Diggy? Bakit Diggy? Reptar, what do you think is their secret? How do you think they're so good at the Lord take?
Feel ko talaga nakita na natin yung ano yung dasal ginagawa ng Signal Ultra. Lord, ano ba kailangan gawin namin para makapanalo ng isang series? Man, grabe talaga. I think what we see there is really just the desire, maybe a bit of desperation galing sa isang team na sobrang gutom talaga na makapanalo ng isang series nila. Yung Jawhead Still kanina, actually yun, 4-on-2 yun. And then, yung Jawhead at saka si Aquaboy on the Roger nakasabay, pero lumakad lang sila. As in, lumakad sila doon, si Aquaboy pa nga nag-pounce trying to retry. Pero yung Jawhead, literal ay binalikan ko yung replay kanina. Hindi ko pa rin makita kung smart missile talaga. But
Kung ano
assume
yun.
lang natin smart missile. Nakatayo lang siya doon. Wee! Pak! Lord, stolen.
Thanks.
What the hell?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
So, again, if they do it one more time, or again, a couple more times in their next few matches, talaga
Iba.
masasabi natin na don't sleep on Signal kapag Lord take. I have one more strength for Signal Ultra that I want to discuss with you guys is yung kanilang hero pool. And not just a working hero pool for their main five. Again, the fact that they always play with their sixth man, as in umiikot yung mga yan, it just amplifies this fact. Again, I'm looking at my stats right now, and arguably speaking, sila yata talaga may pinakamalaking hero pool na umiikot, as in umiikot. I don't know. Does that mean they're also kind of pushing the meta? We're expecting it to be Blacklist or to be Aura. But this time around, parang Signal ang may most creative award.
Yeah, I don't think it's other than for the Zask, and there's another lineup na nilabas nila, which is why I mentioned that minsan nakaka-innovate din yung Signal. I feel like
Jungle Tams.
yung nakita natin with yung the Jungle Tams is more reactionary for me. There's another one that I think also won a game. But what I'm trying to say here is yung parang sa Signal is nakikita nila yung best of the meta now, and then pinapasok nila yung sariling flavor nila. Yung what works for them. The Zask is, a lot of people agree, yung nilabas nila yung Zask that really looked like a Blacklist International lineup. Although Blacklist has never played Zask, parang for Signal, nakita ko yun na that's part of their strengths. They get how you play that strategy, and then they introduce something new. So, yeah, they're taking the best of everything, and then ini-inject lang nila yung sarili nilang identity with it.
Yeah, actually I saw Coach Bonchan over the weekend posted na si Signal nga ba ang ditto ng MPL Philippines, 'di ba? Sila nga ba yung manggagaya ng konti, tapos yun yung skills nila. Honey Glaze, is this a good strategy?
It is. Speaking of the hero pool, the wide hero pool, oo, you can be creative when it comes to the team fights. Imagine mo kung ano ba dapat yung magiging kalabasan nun ng mga team fights and ng mga clashes. Pero again, may lapses pa rin talaga na bakit ganito yung hero na pipiliin mo kung alam mong ito yung meta na gamit na mismo kagad ng kalaban mo. So, there are times kasi na na-outdraft ng madalas dito yung Signal. So, I don't think na magiging advantage yun talaga for Signal Ultra na ma-wide yung hero pool. Pero again, they have the identity crisis na hindi sila nagsistake sa ganitong klaseng role, sa ganitong klaseng lineup in several series na.
Yeah. Again, minsan yung creativity mo, it leads to too much, and I guess the proof is in the pudding. I hope sana okay pa ang Signal Ultra, honestly speaking. Dapat maging kabado na sila. But again, given their catchphrase, ultra kalmado lang, feeling ko dapat bumalik sa laban ultra. Your fans are counting on you, and of course still rooting for you, and us as well. I hope you guys get back on track para naman maging interesting lalo ang Group A. But with that being said, we are gonna go on a quick break, and when we come back, magkakaroon tayo ng mid-season checkpoint. Pag-uusapan natin ang current scoreboards and ang mga mindset ng mga teams going into the later half of MPL Season 7, and of course, going into the playoffs. Magbabalik ang MPL Recall. Stay with us. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving us a like and subscribe to the channel. You can find us on Facebook via the link in the description. Thanks.